Mii channel, but this one has its own merit. Seeing the Miis in HD for the first time was pretty cool for me as a kid, and it controls really nicely with the gamepad. The big thing it's missing for me is a big central plaza where your Miis can just walk around and you can interact with them in different ways. I wish they had iterated on that concept more instead of just doing away with it. And yeah, I know, it's supposed to be an avatar creator first and foremost, but the reason Mii makers aren't like the other avatar creators is the personality, which Mii channel had a bunch of. And I know it's not just nostalgia talking because I have heavy nostalgia for both the Wii and Wii U era of systems. The most recent true iteration of Mii makers is on the Switch. This is a no-nonsense down and dirty Mii maker. We got a simple menu for selecting Miis, and on the Create Mii tab, we can see the camera functionality was removed since the Switch doesn't have a camera, and we have returned to the days of choose a lookalike. Except this time around, it's worse because it doesn't narrow down your options as you click on Miis. Instead, you click on one singular Mii, and it lets you edit it. At that point, you might as well just start from scratch. Speaking of which, there are loads of different options for customizing your Mii here. One of the biggest things is that you can change your hair to pretty much any color you want. You can get your Mii to look exactly like you, but it's missing some of the charm of the olden Mii makers. Is it nostalgia? Probably. I'll be the first to admit that pretty much all my gaming opinions are greatly influenced by nostalgia. Despite all that, I feel like I'm not alone when I say that this Mii maker is missing that bit of pizzazz of the Mii makers of old. Also, it doesn't really help that Miis are barely utilized in the Switch era of Nintendo. Even this generation's sports game, Nintendo Switch Sports, doesn't even have the Miis as the main avatars. Unfortunately, I think it's safe to say that the Miis are well past their prime. Alright, and that does it for the Mii episode. It's kind of an interesting, kinda random topic that I don't really see a lot of people talking about. They're usually talking about things like Ocarina of Time or Earthbound, but the Wii and Wii U generations are ones I have a lot of nostalgia for. It might seem kind of weird to the older people that are watching this that there are legitimately people now that are getting nostalgic for like Wii and Wii U stuff, but here we are. The Wii and Wii U generations were a big part of my childhood, and now I'm in college, and it's got me all sentimental about this sort of stuff. So expect more topics about that sort of thing. But until next time, farewell, my friends.